Welcome back everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor and I'm Jewel, and as you can see we're right in front of the pond with the cow barn, and we're going to mold the ground around the cow barn. We've already worked on this one. We've got to adjust it a little bit more, but we're just getting everything kinda in place. We're not ready to install it all yet. We will be soon, but I'm trying to just get the ground situated, and uh, this needs to move downward a little bit on that. Let's click on it and let me roll up to get to the top. Alright, we're gonna lift it up a little bit. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna try it right there. We're gonna get our sculpt mode and we're gonna get the replace feature. You're gonna roll down to make your square about that size. Put it where you know the ground looks about where you want it, and then hit Control R as in Richard, and then when you move it, it'll come up to that point. Now that's a little bit high, honestly. You see that? It's coming past that spot. Turn it off and roll in so you can see. See? So what we're gonna do in that case is change this number down and just put 0 there. Knock off the 57, see if it goes down any. Okay, it was close, but we need it to go lower, so we need to go to 65, and then we're going to go point, say 900. And now that's not too bad right there, as you can see. Let's put it there first and then look at it real good. Alright, let's go in and look at it. That's not bad. Now the in-game one was quite a bit higher. Actually, it was about that high. I don't know if it matters too much. Obviously, I don't think it does, as far as it's going to be wherever you put it. The doors may be a little bit higher up if you got to go to them. So let's just see. I want to get all this down. Some of that's got to go up in the back. Alright. Now let's have a look. See, because that's a doorway. Here's the ramp, and this is the doorway that you go. You can open these doors, and then you can open these doors. See? That's going to be where the cows are. So, let's say that's good enough. Let's go on and put this down right there. Alrighty. Come on out further. This is going to come up some. And we'll get all this lifted up. Back up a little where I can see. Alright, so we're going to come out a little ways, not too far. Just a little ways, give us a little flat area there. We'll smooth that out in a minute. We'll slope it. Let's make this bigger, make it easier on us. The cows are going to be here, so we want that to come on up. We're going to smooth that out, obviously. There we go. And come right on up. There we go. It's hard to tell that any of it's even moved, but we should be okay. Let's go on in and look. Yep. And as you can see, that's the spot right there. I think that's decent. Theirs was higher. The one I set down and placed in the game was higher, so let's just see what we got here. I gotta go inside the building to do that part as well. Lift this side up. Okay. Come on over, back up a little. Let's come on out around this edge here. Like so. It's gotta come up because it's so low. So the ground's so low there. We're gonna bring it on up. Still gotta do inside the building. We're gonna get a good slope here, so we're gonna bring it on up. Alrighty. There we go. Let's get over here. I went way off, didn't I? It's okay. Okay, we're gonna bring this up. Right there. Bring that on over. Alrighty. And now we're gonna go over the building. Like so. So we can make sure. And we'll make that bigger. Make sure the inside's done. Run it up and down a little bit. Alright, let's roll in real quick. And see. Okay, so we got all the ground out. Everything looks normal. No grass. So that's good. Not too bad. And the ramp comes down. Looks good. Alrighty. Now there's a little spot there. Let's finish that up a little. There we go. Now we're going to put it on the smooth and get this to go down. Smooth it right on down. Okay. And that's going to be hopefully good enough. Well, we got to get that little spot I overdid. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Let's try this side now. There we go. Hopefully we got plenty of room to turn there. We'll see. It's pretty steep. We'll see what we have to do with it. Alright. Now let's head on over and see what we got. It's a pretty steep little spot here. We may have to do some adjusting. And obviously I got this. I'll have to do this slope carefully because that little area there. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. So, let's see how that looks. Looks fine. Alright, this is gonna be what we got to deal with on this corner. Alright. So let's get this smoothed down some more. There we go. Hopefully that'll be a decent spot, but not too steep. I think we'll be good. So basically they drive around the building right here. Then they're gonna come around, do anything. Look at the cows. And then somewhere we're gonna have to make a road. Probably here. We'll probably make it here. And you'll start to go down right there. Let's make this a little bit smooth. Right there. And probably put the road in right about there. We'll see. Alright. This is the early stages, so. But we got everything situated. Now we have all our doors where we can get in them. Now we'll add all the function and stuff later. We're just getting it all situated. Now I do need to come smooth this side out. Let's do that. Get all that situated. There we go. I like it to be smooth and right on up to the point. There we go. So I think that's gonna be good for that part. Let me see. Obviously our road's gonna be adjusted. This ain't gonna be painted like that, but for now that's just there because it was there, not nothing important. There we go. Alrighty. We're done with the cow barn as far as leveling, because we're gonna drive. He'll drive right here. Can go that way, or the worker, or whoever, whatever we got going on, whoever's playing it. There we go. We'll probably veer off here to have a way out. Either way. Alrighty. Let's move on to the next one. What do we have here? Sheep. Alright, let's click on it and highlight it. Come on down. Okay, let's see what we want to do with this. Let's lower it. Probably. I might move it forward a little bit. Let me see. Well, I don't want to go too far. My problem is I don't want the back of it. I want a little more room for a flatter area here for driving through. So I think that ought to work. And then we're going to bring it down just a bit. I'm watching that other corner there. We'll knock all that down. I think that ought to be pretty good. Alright. Let me see something. Okay. We're gonna pick a spot about right here. I'm gonna go on and put it on replace. Go ahead and click on it, roll it down, and we'll pick about right here to get a general idea. Oh, it's way too high. Nope, it went down. Okay, so we need to come up, so we're gonna go to 52. And that's too high. We're gonna go 51.500. See what that does. And that's still too low. We'll put it at 900. And that's closer, but still too high. We're gonna put it at 700. Alright, now that's getting close. Much closer. Now let me go in where I can see what's. That's real close. We're going and flatten it at that level, and we can adjust it from there. Let's get that off of there. Let's go ahead and put it back on replace. Get this all situated. Alrighty. Looks like we're missing a marker, are we? Oh, there it is. I was fixing to say something ain't right. Alrighty. Get this down. Bring it on down. Clear out an area here. Alrighty. Get all that situated. And then we're going to bring it down in the front because that's where the sheep's going to be. Alright. Should be good for the most part. Now let me see. Okay, we got to drop off. So we got to adjust. Let me click on it. Okay, so we need to come back over this way. Clear that all up. Now then. We're going to knock that down because I'm going to have a runway, so to speak, over to that shed. Because some of this has got to be knocked down. There we go. I don't even mind that shed being at the same level as this, so let's get it on down. There we go. Alrighty. Knock some more down. Alright. Should be pretty close. Let's knock that down. Alright. Let's come on down a little, see? Looks pretty good. Good enough. I think the level's okay. Check this spot right here. Yep. Alright, so that part's okay. Now we just gotta adjust for our road situation. That's quite the hill. Quite the hill. Plus we don't want it landing up over here. Let's bring it on down. We're gonna have to probably bring it here. So let's get it on smooth. And start to smooth that out. I'm gonna smooth a little more on this spot. See if we can't get it kind of sloping. I know it's hard to see it moving, but sometimes it is and sometimes it ain't. Just have to come down. Definitely gonna be a heck of a slope. We may end up coming back around. I'm not sure. We'll see. Alright, so let's get this all sloped. Trying to knock that down a little bit better. I don't want it to be too high. Alright, let's move along. Do it like this. There we go. Knock it down just a little bit more. We can have our trees here or whatever we need to do, as you can see. So there we go. So we may make the road here, it's more natural looking that there'd be a road probably there, but we'll see. We may still do one up that steep hill. It just depends. Okay, now these, they look like they're pretty close to the ground. We'll see. If they're not, let me remember what this is. 283 and 51. Alright, let me see. I pushed it down, so that's pretty close. Obviously, I'll have to check in game to see it very well. Cause see, that one don't disappear until there, but them disappear. So they didn't have it exactly the way they need it. So we're gonna lift it up just a bit. Just a bit. I'm gonna call that pretty much there, because we're just getting these numbers at that point. Alright, so we're good there. Let me see. Yep. Alright. Well, I think we could do this one the same level, honestly. Let's click on it, go back up till we get to that. So we move the whole thing, bring it on down. These are the doors, so we want them to be right at the concrete, as you see. Guess we can bring it down a little more, not too much. Alrighty. So now we can take the replace feature, turn it back on, make sure we got all this area leveled down, and bring some up in the back just a little bit because it wasn't up high enough, and work our way around right there. Make sure the back's done. Alright, there. I don't mind some of that coming up, I'm gonna smooth some of it. Alrighty. That one should be good. Let's check inside. Oh, not low enough. Well, what we can do, since we're so close, is we'll lift it up a little. Just a little bit. Now look inside again. Oh, still stuff not right. Let's look at that. Alright, let's see if it's just didn't... Huh. Showing it, but it's not taking it away. So we're going to lift you up again. Let me get where I can see. A little more. Alright, now let's see the front. That's good enough. It ain't that big of a bump. Alrighty. So now we did all that. We got a shed, we got the sheep and the cow. But anyway, I don't want to make the video too long. We're just getting things going. Trying to get these areas situated before we actually bring them in. We'll do the horses on the next episode. But I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode here. I appreciate all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow and I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Catch you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.